Hello guys, Hugo here, hope you're well. Welcome back to another P3D video. Today you join us at Sint Maarten in the JetBlue Airbus A321 and we're going to fly this back to its base, which is John F. Kennedy, JFK International Airport, however you want to call it, KJFK. Yeah, nice 4-hour flight up to there. We're going to be taking the A321 November 903 Juliet Bravo. That is this aircraft, of course, and okay, these vehicles in Sint Maarten are very annoying. Let's go off the road. So yeah, we're taking this aircraft, nice 4-hour flight back to base, and I hope you guys enjoy. Welcome to the cockpit. If you guys still get triggered that I fly in the first officer seat, then I am sorry, but for some reason I prefer it on the Airbus. But on the Boeings, I do actually prefer the captain's seat. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but after sitting in that seat for a few times in the Airbus, I just loved it. I could start liking this one again if I sat in this seat for a few flights, but to be fair, I'm happy. I don't want to move my cameras and everything, so welcome to the first officer's seat. Right, let's go and get some power. Batteries can go on. Cruise supply oxygen, and the packs can go onto auto, and well, actually on, and then our ADIRSs, we can get those on, so nav 1, nav 2, and nav 3, and those will get aligned up. No smoking can go all the way on, and most lights can go to armed, and we can come down to the FMC. No, I've been flying too many Boeings. This is the MCDU, so turn on the MCDUs, like that. And then over on the other side as well, like that. Right, so we are going to be flying, going to be doing the AOC menu first. I don't know why I said flying. And the reason for that is, oh, it's in pounds. I need to change my, I need to go and get a conversion up. That's awesome, because JetBlue would use pounds. And I didn't realise this livery had that setting ticked, so that's pretty cool. But yeah. It links up with SimBrief now, the FSLabs. So you can tell it's got our flight number in, which is B6, which is JetBlue 788. We're going to click request, and that will get sent off, and we go to the init page. This should all get filled out. Boom. Cost index 25. The flight level initially is 240, and yeah, 3 hours and 48 minutes long. Awesome. So we go to AFP data. Fueling takes too long, so we are just going to go and send it off with instant fueling. Standard time departure says 11:20. It is now 11:10. I don't think that is going to be correct, but yeah, okay. So we should have all the fuel on board now, 38 tons. That's good. And then, actually, I don't know how to do any, technically I don't have to do conversions because everything's already there, all filled out for me, so that's good. And let's go and click board now. I don't do catering much these days. Let's pretend that we had catering loaded up from JFK already, so we'd have to go and get any more here in Sint Maarten. Boarding requested, and don't know if it's going to ask the jetway. Is it going to reach? Apparently it is. Does it go back on itself? Ah, okay. Wind request, and we can clear off this pages. Those are fine, and we should just have the load sheet and the first message, which is slight information from Sint Maarten JFK. Text time 14 minutes. Shouldn't be that long. That's just automatic from SimBrief. Yeah, awesome. So winds have been requested, and our next page here, we can double click the block fuel, £38,000 of fuel, and then also 3 minutes to IRS alignment. Have I got fast align turned on? Because I swear IRS is align a lot slower. No, I do have realistic. I thought they'd like align 7 minutes or 6 minutes, but okay. Well, actually, I've been recording this part of the video for 4 minutes. So maybe that could be true. We've got another FMC message. Ah, nice. We can go and do a performance already. That's awesome. So, let's go to AOC menu, performance request, and let's go and fit out this. So, out of Sint Maarten today, we're going to be departing out of runway 10. we can calculate intersections, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to say no intersection calculation available. But I mean, if we can, then why not? Anti-ice would not be needed. It is not wet. There's a bit of clouds, but there's no rain, so it's definitely not wet. And oh, here's the baggage coming over as well. It's nice. So yeah, it's not wet. The winds, we can go and double click this in, and the QNH inches. Do they use inches in? They do not. Interesting. They use hectopascals here, according to the charts. So if I switch this hectopascals, then there you go. It's switched it here. 1014 temperature. We can double click that in. It's 28 degrees. Wow, that's nice. Toga. We are going to calculate it without a toga initially. I bet you will come back saying it won't be able to do it. We'll do config 2. It may come back saying we can, but I don't know. We'll see. But no toga initially. If it comes back saying you can't do it, then we'll calculate it with a toga. Obviously, we're doing packs off. We're not doing packs off, that is. Because it's hot. We don't want the passengers to get all sweaty on takeoff. Right. We can get the DCDUs turned on. We're not going to be using them today, but, you know, it's nice to have them turned on, like so. Awesome. And now the passengers, as you can hear, are getting boarded onto the aircraft, and I think the baggage is here as well. So boarding won't take too long because it's not getting on the big crates. I don't know what they're really called. Crates, baggage boxes. I don't know. Right. So IRSs should be aligning now. Yep, there we are. So if we go to flight plan, we go to TNCM, departure, 10, or what, 10? 10 even. I'm taking the BOPAT 2 departure. It hasn't put a transition in yet. I think, if I remember correctly, when I made this route, we are transitioning at juice, which we are. So put juice in there, insert, and we'll delete this juice at the bottom, and then we'll put in, like so, insert. And there we are. Let's just go through the route. We're going to go on, we're going to go through it on this side. So go to plan. We'll zoom out to about 160 nautical miles. And we're just going to make sure that everything's fine. No waypoints out of the bloom and doing something weird. So we're going to go directly to the west initially. Until we get to the VOR STT. I don't know what that VOR name is in full. It is St. Thomas, so we're going to go up to St. Thomas, and then we're going to go all the way north, going to pass Thank, Hansi, and then I don't know how you meant to say that waypoint, Preacher, maybe, Vinso, Meg, with triple G's, Mako knows, I think I've been past this waypoint, Nosid, many times, because of, I swear that waypoint is that, I could be wrong. I swear I passed that waypoint sometimes when I go off to Bermuda. We're going to Skipper on Oku, and then we go to Web. So, from here onwards, if we had ATC, we would fly this route, and we'll go off to this VOR SIE C. And then we go up to JFK. JFK is just there. So, however, we were not going to be doing that whole route because that will slow ourselves down. We'll probably make a direct from this waypoint Web to one of the waypoints within the stars, which gets us close up to JFK, like let's say here, and we are planning to do a 1-3 left arrival. So that is due to change, and you'll probably find that out in the later of the video. Right, zoom that band. Let's go 20 nautical miles with airport data and VORs on. VORs on. Constraints and 10 terrain. Performance has come through. Has it managed to do it? Yes, we have. Awesome. Right, so I'll quickly find the QNH in here. 1015. Let's go and get that set in here, and down there. 1015. What's the inches? I'm going to get the inches mark. 29997. There we go. Boarding completed. Let's go and set initial climb, 5,000, and we can get the seatbelt signs on. Fuel pumps can go on. and the APU, master switch, and as soon as we can hit start, on, there we go. I didn't get the nav and logo light. I can't speak. I didn't get the nav and logo light turned on. My bad. You meant to keep that on anyway, because when you lose power, that turns off, and when you gain power, that will turn on if the switch is on. And the reason why you want that always on is it's basically to show other aircraft and ground crew, hey, my nav and logo lights are on. I got power. I'm probably going to go fly somewhere. If you don't have your nav lights on, they assume you're not really going to fly. You just sat there doing nothing. Anyway, we can go back to the flight plan page just so we can clear off the message for GPS primary. And we can go to the init page. And because boarding's complete, we can now double click 0 fuel 8. And there we go. As it goes to the flight plan page, you can see everything's filled in. All the way to our cruising altitude, speed, decimal 78. That's our max speed. Time en route 3 hours and 52 minutes, and we're expecting 12,000 pounds of fuel. Awesome. So that can go on the flight plan page. This can go to the perf page. Actually, we can go to the ATSU. Hello, there we go. ATSU AOC receive messages, and go to the performance page. And we'll input the performance it's given us. So we're going flap 2 even, and up 1.7. We're going to be flexing to, oh no, Toga, so it is crying Toga, so there's no flex temp today. 132, 139, 139, 140, actually I just realised you can just double click them, there you go, and then take our shift, there isn't any. So full length, Toga, flap 2, and those are V speeds, transition altitude 5,000 feet. So that can go to the flight plan page. Ah, no, wait, there was one message. There you go, load sheet, just to set that up. +1 passenger, that's fine, I have to recalculate any performance, it should be okay. Awesome. So, let's just go and case and save it, thank you. Don't mail at me. Let's go and request pushback. Yes. So, jetway's going now. Tug's coming over, all the doors are shut, APU's available, we can get the AP bleed on, excellent power off. There we go. And the parking brake is set. Awesome. Just going to wait for GSX to get connected up.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
The APU started up nicely. Yeah, typically the FlightSimLabs realizes that GSX is connecting up and it automatically disconnects the chocks. But I think I had to have the external power off before I requested pushback, so I don't know if it's going to work now. So just to be safe, I'm just going to disconnect it manually, like so. Back to the perf page. Okay, let's go get the PA interphone and the cabin, well, so we can hear all the, lovely stuff going on in the cabin, the PA system. I'll go quick edit because I don't know how it's going to push us back today. We'll just go push back to there, because then we can go and taxi over this way to runway 10. It's going to make a quick waypoint on the pushback so it doesn't do anything weird. Like so, and that's all good.
Check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Okay, so parking brake is released. Start the block time.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting at a wheel. So beacon light can go on. And yeah, and safe head sorted. So ignition start. Pressurization valves in the green. I don't know with the way JetBlue start their engines, so I will start drum roll. Start number 2. And make sure that actually the door is locked.
Boys and girls,
Cool.
a very warm welcome to your flight today. My name is Norman. It's my pleasure to be the
I thought we had a custom.
I have a great team working with me. At the front, Tim.
Oh, maybe
Very
it's.
shortly in the center, Carl. And
Ah,
the
I
rear,
think the safety briefing,
John.
the custom safety briefing is after
Primarily for your
this
safety. With that in
sound.
mind, we need the 2 minutes of
Sound.
time,
I don't know what it's
but most
called.
importantly, your attention once we take you through the safety
Whatever.
procedures of
I
this
think we have a
Airbus
custom
aircraft.
JetBlue safety briefing after Norman does his nil speech. Nice shot over there. Ah, there we go. Nice. So engine M2 starting up nicely. If you can't see properly, then you can see the M2 is rising past almost 40% now. There we go. Oh, obviously, the passengers can tell the engine is actually running, which is good. Right. As soon as you have an available sign, just pop up above the EPR. There's the generator switch. Avail. There we go. We can go start number 1. Number 1. Start switch selected. And you can see N2's rising. Awesome. And I think it's 20%. No, maybe not. What percent is it? And then N1 starts to show up. Or is this not starting correctly? There we go. 25% it was. Okay. So number 1 is now starting up. Lovely. So you can see out on our taxi route, we're going to taxi left there. Make our way over to runway 10. I'm kind of confused. There's not much AI around today. It's actually, according to AI Companion, 0. 0 AI. Interesting. Right. Gonna wait for GSS to disconnect. Also gonna wait for engine number 1 to start up nicely. There's the electrics switching over, the generators even. Available. And waiting for N2 to come out the grey box. There we go. Normal. And APU can go. Now we'll go to the flight control page. And we'll do a flight control check. So we're going to go full left. Ailerons move all the way to the where they're supposed to be. And all the way to the right. And the opposite. That's good. All the way down on the elevators. All the way up. Rudder full left. And rudder full right. Okay, flight controls are good. Let's go and set the trim to 1.7. Up. There we go. That is that mark just there. And we can go and clear that off. And we can go and set flaps 2 as well. Awesome. We're going to arm the spoilers. Max auto brake. GSX is announcing have a good trip, which means we give them the wave goodbye. And we can get out of here. So, pedal disconnect on, so then we can start steering the aircraft with the tiller. Parking brake is released. This aircraft should go on idle with IAEs, but we are heavy. So I'll just give it a bit of power. That should do it. Yep. Lovely. Yeah, I'll take a left. Here. Bit of a dirty wing. Oh well. I can feel a beefy departure coming. Hopefully True Sky can get fixed sometime in the future. Lockheed Martin, save your sim. I mean, it's not that bad. Sometimes I fly with True Sky turned off. I've only had True Sky turned on for the when it comes to videos, because people moan that I have it turned off. So, the only reason why I have it turned off is just because of that little glitching that you can see. That's all the reason is. Just that one annoying glitch. I don't know why it happens. The rumours say True Sky will get a big update in Prepared 5.1. So, hopefully that's not too long, man. Too long. Right, take our config normal, and we just got the weather radar turned off. Well, that's actually the wind shear. So now that warning will go. Like so. And we've got T-gas on standby, which will get that turned on once we get to the runway. Didn't sit down that much. Forgotten flying the FSLabs. The brakes are sensitive as hell. There we go. Let's go ourselves up to alpha. Bit more engine power to get us moving ever so slightly. And let's get the whole weather radar on. So weather system number 1. Weather turbulence is already selected, that's good. And we can look on the weather radar here. There's nothing bad about where we're going to be flying to. So it's a bit cloudy, and assuming there's no bad weather here, we should be fine on our departure. Anyway, actually, well, we're not actually going anywhere back here. We're doing a direct right-hand turn, so actually all good. And we're just passing the whole short here. So we got our TGAS on to TA-RA, and on auto there. So TA only now. That's good. Landing lights can go on. Take off light on the nose. Strobe lights on as well. Awesome. That's a nice quad bike. Where's all the people? I guess in COVID times they can't all stand around the beach. That's a shame. You can see the police patrolling the beach, making sure no one's making sure everyone's social distancing. Right. Around we come. Awesome. Okay. Quick sweep through. Seatbelt signs are on, landing lights are on, strobe light is on. Flaps 2 is set. Take off. Checklist. Suspect max. Hands are on. Yeah, it's always around. Flaps set. Take off. Take off config normal. Good. Pedals connect. We can now go off. Set the chrono. Point the nose down. Bring about 50%. Make sure the aircraft's all stable. Once it hits the thrust, and we'll just set Toga.
Cabin crew seats for departure.
Oh, Norman. Yeah, okay. Toga. Alright. Man, Toga. SRS. Auto thrust. Blue. Has to be the life. Look at the power. 100 knots. Central. V1. Rotate. Right, we're in the air. Awesome. Pause the rate. Gear up. I'll pause the climb even in the Airbus. Gear up. Waiting for 420 feet. And there we are. Right hand turn. Get ourselves away from that mountain. Right, climb first. Point the nose down, acceleration attitude. Keep us going round. As soon as we level out, I'll bring the flaps up. I can disarm the ground spotters. Coming around. And as soon as we begin to level out, there we go. Flap 1. All the way up. Lovely. The flaps are going up now. There we are. Autopilot 2 can come on. Ignition has now come off the cam. That's good. Which means no extra drag has been provided on the aircraft. That's good. So, those lights can come off. And the turn offs as well. Into the clouds we go. Let's go up to the cruising altitude 340. I think that was what it was. I've forgotten. Wait, I think, yeah. Okay. Up to 340 it is. Open climb. Let's go up to 80 nautical miles, like 40 for now. 5,000 feet will set standard pressure. And yeah, not only we got those little jagged lines around buildings and aircraft, and trees or whatever, you can just bounce it here as well. At the edges of the screen, I don't know why that happens. So But as soon as that gets fixed, like, my god. Like, it can just be, like, you know, that's just annoying, right? My god, it would be amazing. I think the shaders need to be tweaked a little bit as well, though. Actor Sky needs full control over it as well. As soon as like that all gets all ironed out, like True Sky, it'll just be the thing. Right, 5,000 standard, and a standard. Awesome. There we are. Okay, so let's give ourselves a quick wing view, shall we? Lovely. As you can see, there's more of the, I don't know what they're called. I keep forgetting what they're called. Like these are big ones. These are little baby ones. The reason why the A321 has these little ones is because it has like ever so slightly like more flap than the 320 and the 319, and these actually cover like the flap mechanisms. But I forgot what they're called. The 321 has like extra ones. You can tell like there's this bit here. This isn't on the 320, and this like comes out a bit more because I mean it's a bigger aircraft and needs a bit more lift, so it has more flap. I'm just gonna like set a direct to juice because there's no like kink in the route there, so I'm just gonna iron that out like that and get ourselves direct to juice. By St. Maarten, back to New York we go. And it wasn't this cloudy. It's a bit annoying though, isn't it? Oh well. It's 8,000 feet, so 2,000 feet until we get the landing lights turned off. Okay, 9,500 feet. So to hit 10,000, those landing lights are coming off, and we'll be accelerating as well. I'm going to go sit this on the perf page. I don't know, like, I feel like in the Airbus you'll find us go on the flight plan page. Right, now that's going to go off. And there's acceleration altitude. 340 knots is our climb speed today. Like, on a Boeing, I'll put it on progress, because it has all the lively, you know, arrival time information, but the flight plan page has that for you, see? Arrival time. 15:07 UTC. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed our departure out of St. Maarten. I'll see you in the descent into New York, JF Kennedy. And hello. Could you please be quiet? And enjoy the cinematics. Bye bye. Hello guys, welcome back into the descent into John F. Kennedy International. We're almost passing flight level 180 or 18,000 feet or 18,000 feet depending where you're from and how you want to call it. So yeah, we're passing 18,000 feet there. That is the transition altitude in the US. So let's go and set this to inches, and we are going to pull this to the current QNH, which is 3025. And the same on the side, 3025. Then here 3025. There we are. See, bus signs can go on. Some sort of scenery loading in, and right. So I did do the direct, as I said I was going to do. We're going direct to Cameron right now. And literally, when I ended the first part of the video, she interrupted, and now she's interrupting again. Lovely. Anyway, direct to Cameron, and then I'm going to be taking the RNAV onto 13 left. If I zoom in over it, there we go. We get pretty low. It's actually, I don't know what it's called. There's a visual approach. Let me see what that's called. And basically, it's the Parkway visual approach, but put into an RNAV. So it's not quite visual. We're not doing it fully visual. We're going to be taking the RNAV, and probably at Lisa we'll be taking it visual from there on to land 13 left. The reason why we're landing 13 left is when we vacate, we'll basically be at the terminal for JetBlue, which is nice. Also, we're going to set autopic low, like so. Let's zoom in on there. So autopic low will be absolutely fine for us today. That's awesome. I did say there was some aircraft. Oh, and it's gone. Yeah. There are 2 aircraft now. I don't know why there's so little AI. But there's 2. We got a United. Oh, and 2 more just spawned in from the Guadi. Oh, nice. Okay, whatever. I'm taking the time. An A220. Does that say 41,000 feet? Yeah, 40,000 feet. Whoa. Okay. Did they fly that high? Like, realistically, do they fly that high? If so, then that's awesome. Right, it's saying enter destination data. Let's go, what we're doing, that's the brightness button. Let's go to the menu, Atsu, AOC, weather and ATIS. Get the meta, and then that will come through. We go to the perf on this side, we go to the next phase, and this is the approach phase. So, QNH we already know, which is 3025, like so. The temperature is 24 degrees Celsius, the dew point at 24, so it is going to be raining, which it is, and the winds, what I'm looking for now, is 060 at 5 knots, which is here. I didn't say Siri. Did I say Siri? I mean, I guess 060 at 5 knots. I don't know if that... What did I say that sounded like Siri? I don't know. Whatever. 060 at 5 knots. Awesome. So it is raining. There are clouds going down to 2,500, scattered 700. Visibility is wonderful though. So that's so taking out the auto. So definitely no visual approach, but we can take the RNAV approach. It's fine. Zoom into 40 nautical miles here. So the minimums we're going to be setting will be 1,260 feet. We'll put that into the Barrow reference here. 1260. That can go in there, and that's all set up. So we've got config full as well. Even though Access Sky is telling me all of these cloud datas, I don't think Choose Sky is going to be able to do that anyway. So I think we'll be fine. It's a shame really about the AI. I feel like your departure airport will have maximum possible. You had none. But when you're flying in the air, the sim doesn't really want to spawn more in where you get to, so there's not many. If we departed from JFK, that'll be like 50 at least. Like the maximum that I have allowed it to, which I believe is 50 actually. Yeah. And within 25 nautical miles. I mean, they have been deleting a lot. Because further than 20 nautical miles. So. Whoa, I did say there's going to be a load more. Now there's 26. They're all asleep. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Should expect some bit more then. Gonna have that open on my other screen just in case there's an aircraft like on our runway or gonna cross our runway or something, which would be bad. And they've all gone. It's the traffic limiter thing I'm doing. Right. Past 10,000 feet a while ago, so let's just go put all the island lights on and the nose lights as well because we may forget them. So might as well get the nose lights on now. Let's go down to 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet, I would assume we can get on the final approach. So we just click approach. I believe we can do that by then, so we'll do that now. I mean, it does go into, it activates the approach mode actually just there, so that should be fine. And it should be at 210 knots as well at the waypoint assault. Assault, maybe? Is that how you meant to pronounce it? Assault, not assault? Okay. Interesting. Lovely coastline in the east coast of America. I mean, in Microsoft Flight Sim it look way better, but when in Microsoft Flight Sim do you fly an FSLabs A321? Never. When in Microsoft Flight Sim do you get that weird glitch? Never. P3D and Microsoft Flight Sim right now have their perks and issues, let's say. Well, Microsoft Flight Sim not having an FSLabs A321 is not an issue, but whatever. So, there's rain apparently. You can see it dragging along the side of the window, but like nothing on front. I don't know why. Is it on that side as well? Yeah. Not too sure why it's not really showing up on the front, but whatever. I mean, I think it's meant to simulate, like, you know, you're still going pretty fast. You're not going to see rain much, maybe, but it still shows up pretty well here. Yeah, I think this is also a thing about, like a True Sky, waiting for the version 5.1 to release. Like, they're like objects, and I think it's objects without like a spec map or without a metallic map, which is PBR, and I think they just bleed through any fog or anything like that, because the ground textures you can see is fine, but like these model textures, I don't know what about them causes them to like just say, hey, show me in front of the fog, and then yeah, you know, this is how it's supposed to be, right? That's definitely not how it's supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to be slowing down to 210 knots since we passed this decel point, which is at 3,000 feet. Ready for the assault waypoint. Sounds weird to say that. But yeah, 210 knots at the assault waypoint. So actually I can set that ready now. And there we go, 210 knots. Okay, the approach actually. Because our VNAV deviation is now active, and then we have final approach. So we got the approach already, which is nice. Getting down to 210 knots. Once we hold at 3,000 feet, the aircraft will be able to slow down a bit easier. There we go. I'm not sure whether the lag spikes. I'm getting like a mini lag spike every time I get closer and closer to the airport. It's like slowing up different things closer and closer you get. Right, flap 1. That was a bit close, but whatever. We're still decelerating. It's not like we're going to overspeed. It's not really flap 1. There's no flaps yet. It's just slat. So it's config 1. And config 1 is set. And we got ignition indicated. Nice. So, approach phase is activated. It's in the green. I don't know why I got the metal out there. I'll put it back to flight plan page. There's our right turn. And we don't need to bring the altitude any further down. It's not like the Boeing. It'll just descend with the final approach of being deviation like so. I am going to set my approach altitude, which is 4,000 feet. And that's all that done. Awesome. Speed's creeping up a bit. I'm going to slow ourselves down. Actually, I'm going to go all the way down to the final approach speed now. I'm going to bring it down the gear, because that'll bring out some drag. A bit of speed brake. Only a little bit. Only until we get a solid deceleration. Like that. Config 2. Get down through green. This aircraft's doing in the V-nav. Honestly, these lag spikes, hopefully, that's the last one. Fingers crossed, maybe? I don't know. Config full. And should we can arm this V-brake? Like so. So the landing checklist is now complete. So if you watched earlier, I was talking about how the A321 has like a little extra flap. So these little bits here, like the covers for the mechanisms to get a little bit extra flap for that extra bit of lift this aircraft needs over the A320. Right. There's the airport in all of its glory. We need to go fly around it. You can actually see there's lights that actually help guide you in to 13 left. Pretty sure the Concorde did the actual visual approach of this in the back in the day, which, like, wow. So yeah, at Lisa, we're gonna go full manual.
Hi, it's Norman.
Hello, Norman.
Yep, that's the cabin secure for landing.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye bye. Set that. There we go. Weather isn't the best, but anyway, it's alright. Some more lights here helping you in. I'm just going to take the autopilot now because this aircraft is going up and down and up and down. I'm just going to fly it myself.
100 above.
Okay. That's 100 above the minimums. Start that right turn around the with the road.
Minimum.
Continue. This one track IR would be amazing. Help you out so much. Some reason, yes, because these waypoints aren't part of the RNAV, so we're going to take off the flight director. Just fly over the lights for now. That mean of the aviation, please? Thank you. So level out a bit more. Pitch up a bit as well. Got the runway in sight. Make that final right hand turn just before the building. Let's land at the runway. There we go. Honestly, these lag spikes in JFK, like, oh, what? It's a bit too tight of a turn. Let's just loosen it a bit. Awesome. I'm not sure what this Pappy setup is, but it's interesting, I must say. Awesome, there we go. Oh, there we go.
20. Retard.
Out of throttle.
Retard.
And touchdown. Nice reverse. Oh, the low auto brake came out. What? What? Honestly, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Honestly, I said it ages ago. I don't know if it like unticked itself. Anyway, gotta do manual braking. This is interesting. Don't overheat the brakes too much. I guess we're gonna vacate at the runway. Is that a thing? It is now. And there you go, now you got the rain in the cockpit. Get the wipers on slow. Nice, so, flaps up, ground spoilers in, and once we've vacated we can set the landing lights to off. Just turn off the lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're going to be taxiing for a couple minutes.
Honestly, that woman scares the life out of me every single time. Right, flight time, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A lot quicker than we thought. Right, now it's off. Most like to taxi, show off. To gas to TA only, where the radar can go off. And yeah, we have to continue taxiing Bravo, and we're going to make our way to stand 25. Oh wait, 25. Handling by JetBlue. So we're going to take a left, literally at Delta. So this is Delta for Alpha. So we're going to take a left and the next left. Let's get the AP started up as well.
We hope you enjoyed the flight. We hope to see you again soon. Again, thanks for choosing JetBlue.
And yeah, we should get predicted windshield off. That was a smooth landing, minus 159 feet per minute for those of you who love landing rates. Can we see JSX? Yeah, there we go. We're parking in this stand here. Awesome. So that's our stand for the turn. Otherwise we'll throw the passengers into the right hand side of the aircraft, which I don't want to do at the moment. There's social distancing rules, we don't want to throw the passengers all onto each other, so got to turn a bit slower these days. Right, brake fan can go on. I should have done that when we vacated the runway, but the air brake's a bit hot now. That's annoying me, so I'm going to turn it off. And tax lights can go off as well. How do I make my way into the stand? Okay, I see it. 25 here. It's quite a small one, in fact. Don't know why I selected this one, but hey ho. It's okay. It's not very lined up here. GSX are going to get mad at me. There we go. That's good. Yeah, I don't know why GSX here. It's probably a marsher within the side of the building, so I'm going to have to come outside and take a look at this for myself. I'll go to the last one because we're 321. There we go. So, parking brake set. APU is alive, so APB can go on, and engines 1, engines 2, good night. Stop the timer, 3 hours and 45. I assume that this will have a different block time. No, 3:45 and 3:32 for the flight time. Awesome. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, no, what am I doing? There. There we go. Right. The wrong button. I click Control Print Screen, which brings this menu up. Not Control F12. Request deboarding. Get the jetway over. Nice. Beacon light can go off. Seatbelt signs can go off. And as soon as the door gets connected up, we can take the parking brake off and get external power, and AP can go off. And the brakes will be able to cool down a bit, well, a lot easier. There's a cargo door. It's going to put on our name to send this off, like so. Just waiting and waiting. Right, so external power can go on, AP can go off, and that means we can get the parking brake off. As soon as the door opens, we can send this off. Send. And that has been sent. Awesome. Reset. Take that off the brake fan. Oh, I need to put this standby on TS. And just the nav light is on, seatbelt signs are on. Awesome, let's go and do a full shutdown. I'm staying here forever, I guess. We're back at base. So that's all good. We can take off the packs in the crucible action, like so. Right, there we have it. Welcome to John F. Kennedy International Airport. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video / flight, and yeah, nice smooth landing, an interesting approach. I would actually love to do that again. I think I've done that before. I think it was in like my BA A318 like Speedbird 1 series when I took it from City to Shannon to JFK and back. I think I did that approach. I can't remember though. I think I did, but I can't remember. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.